Someone tossed him in a dumpster like he was nothing. But what this tiny puppy did next will make you question everything you thought you knew about second chances. They say dogs are man's best friend. But what kind of friend do we become? When we throw them away like garbage? In the early hours of a rainy morning, hidden behind a dumpster in a back alley of downtown Atlanta, someone made a decision they couldn't undo. Wrapped in a soggy towel, stuffed under leftover takeout containers and broken glass, was a puppy, barely breathing, soaked, freezing, silent, but not dead. A city sanitation worker, just trying to make it through another shift, heard something faint. A whimper. He lifted the lid of that dumpster and froze. Inside, a tiny, trembling creature. Alive, but barely. He didn't scream. He didn't film it for views. He just acted. Gently, with hands more used to lifting trash than saving lives, he cradled the puppy like it was the most fragile thing in the world. He could have looked away, but he didn't. And that's the first miracle in this story. At the veterinary clinic, the staff was used to rough cases. But this one hit different. Dr. Elena took one look and whispered, "Who could do this?" That's the question that will haunt you, because someone, somewhere, looked into those eyes and still chose the trash can. They called him Chance, and he deserved none of what he got, until now. The world met Chance through a viral photo, a pair of hazel eyes peeking out from a towel. The internet exploded. Love, outrage. Who would do this? Put them in jail. Poor baby. Everyone wanted to help. Everyone wanted answers. But no one could imagine what would happen next. Chance didn't just survive. He transformed. Weeks passed. Every day was a battle. He learned how to eat again, walk again, trust again. He found joy in simple things, like a squeaky duck toy he refused to let go of. Even during vet exams, that duck was his shield. Staff would joke, "We should name the duck Hope," because that's what it represented. Then came Sarah, a pediatric nurse, soft-spoken, gentle, and kind. Chance didn't hesitate. He ran to her like he'd always known her, and in that moment, she became his person. Sarah adopted him, gave him a home and a purpose. Because what no one expected was that Chance had a gift. He could feel pain, not just his own, but others, especially children, especially the sick, the scared, the ones who felt invisible. So Sarah trained him, and Chance became a certified therapy dog. Let that sink in. A puppy left for dead in a trash can now helps dying children sleep at night. Let me ask you something. What kind of world produces people who toss animals into the garbage? And what kind of soul climbs out of it and chooses love anyway? Because here's where it gets uncomfortable. Security footage revealed something. A teenage boy, hood up, face down, holding a cardboard box near the alley. He hesitated, then placed it down and ran. Was it cruelty? Or was it guilt? Was that puppy abused or surrendered? Was the boy a villain or just another victim in a bigger, uglier story? We may never know. But what we do know is that Chance's story is no longer about what happened in that alley. It's about everything that happened after. Today, he walks the halls of children's hospitals, with a red harness strapped to his back and a tail that wags like he's never known pain. And wherever he goes, healing follows. They built an entire rescue around him, Chance's Promise, dedicated to giving discarded dogs a second life, a mission, a home. That's his legacy. So before you scroll past this video, ask yourself, what would have happened if no one heard that whimper? If no one opened that lid? If no one believed he deserved a second chance? Would the children he comforts today still cry themselves to sleep? Would the boy who whispered his first word to chance still be silent? One discarded life, changed 100 others, all because someone chose to care. Let this be more than a story you watched. Let it be the moment you felt something, the moment you said, "This matters." So if this story stirred something in you, like this video, drop a "or" in the comments. Tell us what you would name a rescue dog, and subscribe for more stories that prove sometimes the ones the world throws away become the ones that save it.